Okay,
It's supposed to pick one.
tell me just what are some of the things that you like to get done during the day or the week and you just don't have time for?
Something really important, like training one-on-one with my people. Just I believe in training probably daily or every other day, and so many things get in the way of that.
And so it doesn't happen as much as you like.
It doesn't. No.
Okay. What about you?
I would say the one that's already on there is sharpen the saw. I don't do near enough as much as that as self-education.
Self-education, like what? Give me one thing.
Let's say maybe self-education in the automotive world, maybe like automotive internet sales, the digital dealers of the world.
For the record, I like that one. Going onto the website, my site, that's what you got to do. Okay.
But no, I'm serious.
Well, they
Okay.
both kind of stole my answers, but definitely training and just enriching myself so that I can then help my people. I'm really not spending the time and listening to the books, reading the books, but not only that, spending time with my family and spending that quality time with my kids, my husband, so that we can grow as a family, not only professionally but personally.
Okay, I heard a whole bunch of awesome stuff there. Let's go to the training one first.
Okay.
What training? Give me a couple ideas of specifically what type of training would you like to do for yourself?
Well, when I say training, I kind of mean in regards to listening to the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People or a Jim Rohn or having the time to sit down.
When was the
and
last time you've done that?
Honestly, it's been about a month and a half.
So it's been you haven't did any type of
No.
okay, month and a half. No, that's fair enough.
It is what it is.
That's a car guy term. It is what it is. Okay, now the next question though is when was the last time you said you're married?
Yeah.
Okay, when was the last time you had like date night or something not like that was like really kind of cool with your husband?
Actually, last week.
Last week? Okay.
Yeah.
Before that though, how long was it before that?
Months. Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Okay, what you got to find that work-life balance. You know what I mean? Both for personally, for you time, and then absolutely for your significant other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about you?
It's kind of a combination of everything that they've said in terms of training, not only for my people, but most importantly for myself, because it starts from me and trickles down to them. And in terms of like family, like I feel like I get time with my son, but there's like never enough time that I actually want to spend in things that I want to do, and I feel like I missed out on certain things because of my career and balance and being a single parent. And actually this is working very well for me because balance is something that I've been seeking for months. So
Seek and you shall find.
yeah.
Question for you. Let's hit 2 of those points right there. As far as what can you do to educate yourself or self-educate yourself, etc.
Well, I try at night. I try by the end of the day. I always try to like read, even if it's just a
Forget
page
about
or
try.
two.
this is vocabulary is
Yeah,
important.
no, I mean
what
I
do
read,
you do?
but I don't
What
get
do you
enough
read?
reading accomplished. I have several books. I
Like
have
what?
The Secret. I have How to Sell Cars Online. I have a lot of Ayala Van Zant material that I try to go over. I try to read over.
You have a son, right?
Yes.
How old is your son?
5 years old.
Okay. What's his favorite thing to do with you?
Hit every and anything.
Really no
Every
doubt.
and anything.
But what would you said you don't have a lot of time with him? What would you like to do if you had all the time? Let's say if you were super duper rich and money was an issue. What would you love to do with him?
I would actually like to travel with him.
Like where?
Everywhere, all over the world.
Just pick one place. Realistically, you could go to Aruba. I'm just saying, but just pick.
Well,
no.
he wants to go to China.
China?
So
How about Chinatown? We could start small, right?
Yeah, I guess, but
I'm he's 5 years old. You'll just say we're in China. He won't know the difference.
He probably will. He'll say, "This is the city, mom."
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely like to travel with him because I believe in exposing children to different things to help them find themselves and
Has he been on an airplane before?
Yes, yes.
Okay, he likes that.
Oh, he loves it.
All right.
He loves
So when are you going to schedule a trip? Maybe not to China, but something that's just a little extra for you and him to do that.
Well, we just actually had a vacation in August.
Mhm.
I plan on taking him to Disney because he's been pushing that.
When?
We're targeting April, but
Okay.
probably it'll happen in the summer just because of other things that I have going on. But it's definitely a plan for my baby.
Okay, do you guys see what I'm doing? A lot of times with goals, people say, I want to be rich. Really define what it means. Remember the 3 square? You want to do something, break it down. The more real your visions and your dreams and aspirations are, the more real that they become. If it's just something that's kind of vague, that's what happens to a lot of people. They're vague. I want to go here. Where's here? I want to be rich. Really, how much? And the secret from that book, they remember how they told you to actually write the check? And I wrote a check, like a real check, but it wasn't like a real check, but it said, $132 million and 34 cents. And I had that shit like taped to my wall. And I looked at it because that made it real for me. That's exactly how much I want that check. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to take your son somewhere, all right, just think about, begin with the end result in mind. Where? Not just somewhere. Make it details. I mean, like, what are you going to do on that trip? I mean, that type of stuff. Okay, Dub, what about you? Oh, please, thank you.
Definitely focus on spending more time building relationships with friends and family, and then becoming a better salesperson as far as just building my businesses.
Okay.
So.
All right. Now, you've had a busy life. I know you personally. So, what is it that if you had all the time and all the resources, all the money, because money isn't everything, but you know what? I'll tell you this right now, it sure the hell makes your life easier. I mean, to me, money allows you to be free. It gives you the freedom to do things without having restrictions. So, Doug, for this question, just humor me. Let's say money wasn't an object. What would you like to do? Like, where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
Well, honestly, I'm in the same situation as Louise. Like, not same. It's the same, but it's different. I feel like I don't have. I'm so busy. I'm working on my career and everything like that. I don't even get enough time to be with my son or spend time with him, to even talk to him. I try to make sure I talk to him at least once a day. So I mean, he's still one, but I still want him to hear my voice and everything. So I would just spend a lot of time with him and teach him all the things that I've learned all throughout life, and just build up his character.
That's what's up. Okay, thank you. Over here. Oh, you're leaving? Yeah. I got to get you then. Come on. Okay, so real quick, what is it that you like to do, but you're so busy or so overwhelmed with just something called life that you can't really get to yet?
Right. I guess in the past 6 months, I've really noticed that my relationships haven't been as strong with like my parents, my siblings, even people that I see on a day-to-day basis. So making time for the people that I love and making time for me. Like, I have no time for me, and this is really putting it in perspective of how I need to prioritize myself and really schedule it in. As silly as it seems, schedule in the time.
It's not silly.
Yeah. So
it's real.
To make appointments with my family and things like that to really show how important.
What do you think is lacking you time, personal time with you, and relaxing and doing whatever you want, or the other relationships, or is it just everything?
I think it's a combination of everything, because if I get to spend time
putting first things first. I'm doing this because you got to
Right.
break out of here, so I'm trying to push you.
it's okay.
Putting first things first, because I believe you can't be good or great for anybody else until you're great for
Right.
yourself.
Right.
So what could you do for yourself that's not borrowed time, but just like really just like you just loving you?
Right. I love me the most when I spend time with my family. Like, I'm a super family-oriented person, so
That's
I feel
cool.
like me growing as a person depends on making sure that I'm happy with the relationships that I have.
Okay.
I don't want to. My grandfather died of lung cancer, and the biggest regret I have is to not being able to spend so much time with him. So for me, that would make me the happiest.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Of course.
Travel safe,
Thank
and
you.
I'll send you the email. I promise.
course. Thank
Okay.
you.
Whitney,
Yes, sir.
what about you?
And the question would be?
Is that there's so many things that's going on. Like, what would you like to do that you just don't really have a chance to really do?
More of.
Yes.
I would like to put more into work, I guess. More time.
And to work?
Yeah. Well, right now it's all over the place, but
I know. So just put them more focused on work.
yeah.
Okay, hold on.